And I'm back with yet another exciting video about doors. Before we get started, if you're wondering how I got to this point in the doors and ETM integrated solution, please check out the other videos in this playlist to help you get up to speed. With that said, today I'll be showing you how to create a pie chart illustrating the test coverage percentages between doors requirements and ETM test cases for a specific test plan. Before we start authoring the report, I wanted to first show you the data we will be reporting against. Here you can see my system validation test plan has a doors view link to it, and that view contains 20 requirements, with 3 of those 20 requirements already being linked to test cases. Now let's jump over to Report Builder and get the report ready for showtime. From the Report Builder UI, I will click on the Build Report button. And just as the title of this video suggests, I'm going to use the Lifecycle Query Engine, aka the LQE, as my data source, and then I'll click Continue. The doors and ETM projects I'm focused on are the Adaptive Cruise Control projects. So I will select every project that contains Adaptive Cruise Control in its title. Because I'm wanting to report on the requirements test case coverage for a specific test plan, I'm going to choose the QM test plan as the type of artifact to start with. In the trace relationship section is where I will add in my requirements and test case artifacts, which I'm wanting to include in the report. It should be noted that a doors view is considered a requirement collection in Report Builder, and that a doors view obviously uses or contains doors requirements. And those doors requirements will ideally be linked to test cases. The trace relationship I just defined will represent all of the doors requirements that are linked to a test case. The last bit of work I need to do in this section is create a trace relationship for the doors requirements that are not linked to a test case. First, let me enable the option for multiple paths. And now from the doors requirement in the existing trace, I will click Add a Relationship, then choose the Append in New Columns option, and lastly click the OK button. I need to add the test case to this trace. And then the final thing to do is change the relationship field from required to does not exist. How much fun was that? Let's keep going. To ensure I'm reporting only against the test plan I care about, I'm going to add a condition that says only use the test plan whose ID is equal to 6. This is the ID for the system validation test plan I showed you at the beginning of this video. Now let's start formatting the data. The first thing we'll want to do is leverage the calculated value feature to get the sum of the requirements covered and not covered by test cases. Next, I'm going to change the name of the columns for these calculated values to be more meaningful. It should be noted that the doors requirement 1 artifact type directly relates to the trace relationship I created earlier when I set its relationship to the test case to have a value of does not exist. Let's now navigate to the Graph tab and format the report to be a pie chart with some meaningful information. I always start with changing the graph type to be pie, and I enable the Show Values and Show Totals options. And then I will typically set the colors to be something more intuitive. I will refresh the display to confirm everything looks correct. On the Name and Share tab, I will give the report a name, and most importantly, I will set the Privacy and Sharing pull-down field to have a value of public. This will enable the ability to add the report to the ETM dashboard. And here's the moment of truth. Look at that. Boom. Now that is a magical report. Now let's save it one last time and add it to the ETM dashboard. Navigating over to the dashboard, I will click the Add Widget button, change to the Report Builder catalog, and then filter for the word Coverage. Click the Add Widget button, change the height of the widget to be 555, and then save it. And just like that, we can quickly author all types of reports, graphs, charts using our doors data with Report Builder. That's it for now. Thanks for watching, and until next time.